Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. Today I have a video. Now, this is a dash cam video, and it's several months long. So, the reason that I recorded this video is something that's been kind of going on. So, as you all may know, I have a neighbor. My neighbor, his house burned down. He doesn't have the means at the moment to rebuild. So he's been living outside of this area. He does come up, he gets stuff from his property, he does things around his property, but he can't get up here every day and he can't, tend to his property the way he would if he were living here. Which is fine. And he's asked me to kind of keep an eye on his property because what's been happening is lots of people, they can see his burned down house. It's still partially standing, but they go there and think it's just a free for all. So they're looting from his property. And there's been other videos. In fact, in the description, I'll put one where I chased a guy off his property. He was on his property stealing catalytic converters from his vehicles. So this has been an ongoing problem. Now, I'm the type of guy, I look out for my neighbors. I do. I try to pay attention to what's going on. And if something happens out of the ordinary, I'll at least ask about it. Because that's what I would want them to do for me. So I keep an eye on his property because it's also twofold. Because if they are doing things on his property, what's to stop people from coming over and trying to do something on my property? Nothing. So I do stuff. Uh, so this was several months ago. Me and Gloria had woken up very early. I think this was before 5 a.m. And we had woken up and I took her outside to go potty and do her business. And there was a car on the property. Now, like I said, he comes onto his property, but he's never there that early. So I took Gloria in and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go drive up there and see what's going on. And the car was sitting, it was running, there were lights on, and I could see someone walking around the property. So I went and I got into my car, and they saw me walking to my car because I have motion lights, and when I was walking to my car, the motion lights came on. So they quick ran to their car, and by the time I start backing out, they're already driving off of the property. So what this is that you're going to see is the ensuing car chase and part of the 911 call. I was able to get a partial plate and a description of the vehicle. I did give that to my local sheriff. I've also given that to my neighbor. Now, I wish I could give you guys a follow-up as to what happened. I unfortunately cannot. I don't know what happened. I did pass all that information along. Whether or not they found them and questioned them, I couldn't tell you. I will say, this is the last incident where I found people on the property. Like I've driven up and there's been people like looking at his vehicles who are inquiring, and I'm very suspicious of them when they do that, and I do get their stuff, but this is the last time I saw someone physically like rummaging through the property. And after the 911 call, we did have an increased sheriff's presence. We have one solid road and the rest are all dirt roads. And I've seen the sheriffs kind of roaming around here in the weeks after this. So that's what I can say has happened. But without further ado, this is the car chase. My little car is not built for car chases. You'll see that, but it did allow me to get a good description of the vehicle and a partial plate. So this is the car chase. So I hope you enjoy.
ends with an 8.
So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If anything else happens, you know I'll be recording and posting what's happening. So, you know, part of it is I do have to document what's going on out here in case if something does happen. Yeah, I have to laugh about all the threats and stuff I get from people about the show because they'll do stuff and it's like, oh, I see everything from my property. I've got nothing but desert, and if you couldn't see it from this video, yeah, there's nothing out here. I can see people coming from a mile away. You turn down my road, I know about it. My animals know about it, so it it makes me laugh. But that's the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.